Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and it looks like another top Democrat is about to bite the dust, and frankly, it's deserved. Before we get started, guys, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. It really helps us out. You know, Democrats wanted to shake up the party after getting their clock cleaned in the 2024 presidential and congressional and Senate elections. It was brutal for them, and they need some kind of energy. The problem is, with any party, Republican or Democrat, when you come in as a young person and try and rock the boat, that could be the end of you. And I'm surprised that people didn't realize when you elect somebody who's a super progressive, okay, they are Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez level progressive, and you elect them to a position of leadership within your party, they're going to do things that you don't like. Now, this particular person, who, in my opinion, is one of the biggest grifters I've ever seen, this particular person has encouraged young people in the Democrat Party to try to primary the old guard, to try to primary people who have been Democrats, have been in Congress and the Senate for decades. I don't think he's wrong. I actually don't think he's wrong. But when you rock the boat to this degree, it could mean your job, because the people that you're messing with are very powerful. Now, I don't approve of the people he wants to primary them with, because they're all super progressives, borderlining on socialist and communist, in my opinion. And it would be devastating for this nation if they were to get into power. Although I will tell you that historically speaking, quite often, if you look at different societies throughout time, socialism becomes an inevitability almost. And that's terrifying. That being said, David Hogg, you guys know who he is, right? David Hogg, who, again, I say is the biggest grifter in the world, or one of, he's talking about, look, his job might be in jeopardy here, but this is what he's pushing for. I want you to take a look at this and let me know what you think in the comments.
Other vice chairs have been involved in primaries before.
Yeah, it's something, though, that has angered traditional DNC members.
Some of them.
Some of them. I don't want to overstate. But how do you think, are you ready to put that at risk? If they said you can't do this, are you going to still...
This is a break the glass moment.
So meaning if they tell you can't do this, you're going to leave your vice chair job?
Ultimately, if they decide to remove me, I have no control over that. I'm going to do everything I got elected to this position to fight to win back our young people and make sure that across the board with every single demographic, pretty much, except the elderly and the highly educated, we lost margins this past election cycle. This is a major crisis for our party right now, and it needs to be met with the ferocity it deserves so that we're able to win back those young people, win back the margins that we lost with a lot of those demographics. And that's not going to happen with the traditional tactics of just standing by and acting like, let's just play our turn and let's just hope if we put $200 million behind these frontline candidates that we're just all of a sudden going to get winning again. We need bold tactics in this moment. Our base knows it. And I will tell you, although there are people in this town that this is upset, that are benefiting from the status quo, they want to do two things at the same time. They want to keep the same people in the positions of power that they're in right now, and they want to win, but we cannot do that. We have to bring in new people. So if people want to support our work, they can go to leaderswedeserve.com.
David Hogg, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
When you know more, when you learn more, when you figure out candidates, I hope you'll come back and talk more about it. We're going to be right back. We're going to take a